Hey everybody, Joshua David Hayward here, co-founder of JVology, and in this video I want to share with you a major marketing strategy that revolutionized my life and my business. It's something that all the big names and all the big players in any niche in this industry are utilizing in order to attract more clients easily and to do it without any upfront expenses or costs for expensive Facebook advertising or traditional marketing. And it's something that can work for you and work for anybody who's committed to sharing their message, creating a bigger impact, that wants to attract more clients. So my story really briefly is that years ago I was doing a lot of speaking and training. I was on a lot of stages, I was hosting my own events, and I was offering coaching. And even though I was making decent money, I was really stuck in this time for money trap where I was passionate about what I was doing, but I really had no freedom. I had built myself into 2, maybe 3 full-time jobs where I was trying to do everything myself. I was doing all my own marketing, I was going to all the trade shows, I was figuring out Facebook ads, organic Facebook marketing, I was doing my own graphic design, like basically everything I was doing myself, and I felt really stuck. And I was the lone wolf, so to speak. It was hard for me to get support from other people or to really engage with other people to support me in sharing my message and creating the impact that I wanted in the world. And it's something that really held me back. It kept me stuck at a low income level, a low freedom level, because I was doing everything myself and working so much that I never really created the levels of success, the levels of abundance. I never got to serve and support the amount of people that I wanted to, because I was trying to do it on my own, and I was in a very closed mindset, and I didn't have the awareness of all the other opportunities that are available in the marketplace and in this industry. So in this video, I want to share with you this one strategy that totally shifted and transformed my life, my business, my business and my partnership with Jay with Mastermind to Millions, that has really empowered us to serve and support more people, to attract more clients, to generate more leads, to build a bigger list, all starting out from having a very small list and starting out not really knowing anything about this marketing strategy. So in this video, I'm going to share with you what that marketing strategy is and paint the picture and the opportunity for you. And in the next couple videos, we're going to dive deeper on how this can really work for you and the mechanics of what you need to do, of how to utilize it, of what to do based on where you're starting at right now in order to attract more clients, to share your message in a bigger way, and make more money and put more money in the bank without any upfront expenses. So this marketing strategy it's joint ventures. And it's really collaborating with other people. And JVology, our brand and our business, is really the perfect mix of people, fun, and profit, where we teach people the art and science of profitable partnerships. Because in this industry, a lot of people get into the lone wolf, like I've got to do it myself, I've got to figure this out myself, like I did, that keeps them stuck and oftentimes struggling and not reaching the levels of success or abundance that they want, and not really sharing their message to the capacity that they could, serving the amount of people that they could, or putting the amount of money in their bank account that they want, and having the time freedom that oftentimes a lot of people want. So for me, I was stuck in this business that it was time dependent. It was me working, speaking on stages, doing coaching, doing all my marketing, basically doing everything myself. And I got to a point where I was burnt out and I didn't want to do it anymore. So I negotiated agreements with clients and I transitioned out of that business. But then I was confused and curious about, okay, well, what next? Because there's nothing that I really want to do. I'm not feeling connected to anything that I'm passionate about, but I still needed to make money to take care of my lifestyle, to take care of my expenses, and I wanted to go travel the world because I had built this business where I was making decent money, but it was this cycle of I make a whole bunch of money and then I have to spend money on these events, and it was time dependent and location dependent, and I always wanted to travel. And that's when I discovered joint ventures and the power of joint ventures, where a joint venture is essentially 2 or more people coming together to support each other in a common goal. So in this industry, what that often looks like is 2 people, 2 experts, promoting each other to their already existing audiences. So what I discovered is that I could serve my small audience with other people's products and programs and services that I believed in and I knew my audience would benefit from, and I could promote my joint venture partner who had the product or service to my audience, and anybody in my audience who took action and invested in my partner's product or program or service, my partner would pay me a commission. 25% commission or 50% commission, so that now I was generating revenue and I was making money, and I didn't have to do any of the delivery. I didn't have to provide any of the courses. I didn't have to provide any of the content. I didn't have to show up at the event. I still got to serve and support my audience and my tribe with great value that I believed in from my JV partner, and this really created a lot of freedom for me, and actually really quickly. Because imagine this for a moment. Like, imagine the top person in your niche, in your industry, promoting you and your products and your programs to their entire existing audience. That's what's possible with joint ventures. Now imagine the top 20 people in your industry or niche promoting you and your products and your programs to their already existing audience. The audience is already there. The audience already wants what you have to offer. They just don't know you exist. And me, I was trying to get that out there myself. I was spending a bunch of money on Facebook ads. I was going to events to promote myself. I was putting up flyers all over the place and doing a whole bunch of different things that really didn't work. But as soon as I started to leverage the power of joint ventures and share, and there's two ways of this happening really, and there's a ton of different ways for doing joint ventures, not just the you email for me, I'll email for you, but I'll talk about that in the next video. There's the, I'm going to email my audience and share with my audience, whether that's on Facebook or Instagram or Pinterest or wherever your audience is. I'm going to share my JV partner's products and programs with my audience, or the reciprocal of that, where my JV partner is going to promote my products and programs to their already existing audience. So imagine 20 people who already have an audience promoting you and your products and programs to their audience. The power of that is so phenomenal. For me, when I first discovered joint ventures and I first started using joint ventures in my business, I started to promote other people's products and programs to my small list, and the first month I made over $15,000 in commissions. And then consistently I was making $2,000, $5,000, $10,000, $15,000 per month in commissions that I was just sending a couple emails for my joint venture partners, and I didn't have to do any delivery. So that created the time freedom for me, created the financial freedom for me to go travel the world full time. So I spent 3.5 years traveling the world full time. I eventually started offering my own coaching and my own services again, and started doing joint ventures where other people were promoting me. And I really want you to see the power of this, is that you don't have to go out there and spend a bunch of money on Facebook advertising or be doing everything yourself. You can develop one powerful relationship with one potential joint venture partner who will then promote you and your products and your programs and your offers to their already existing audience, so that you get in front of thousands, if not tens of thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of other people without having to do any upfront marketing, without having to do really anything except build one powerful relationship with that joint venture partner. So it's just phenomenal, the power that joint ventures have in building those relationships with other people and leveraging their already existing audience. So there's a ton of ways to do this. There's a ton of results that you can create through this. And another example of this is myself and Jay who you may know, my business partner with Mastermind to Millions. That brand, we launched that brand, and within 9 months, we generated over $1 million in revenue solely from joint ventures, of having powerful relationships, building relationships with other people, supporting them and contributing in those relationships, and then having them promote our products and programs to their list. And within the first 12 months of launching that brand, we did $2.3 million in sales. And all of that came because of the beginning point of joint ventures and other people promoting our products and our programs to their already existing list, to their already existing audience, where instead of us having to spend tens of thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of dollars in Facebook ads and advertising and other marketing strategies, we simply developed about 10 powerful relationships with other people who already had the leverage, other people who already had the audience, other people whose audience knows them, likes them, trusts them. That when they promoted us and our products and programs, the trust that the audience had in our JV partner transferred to us, because their JV partner, or their expert that they were following and our JV partner transferred that trust and recommended our products and programs. So for you, I want you to start thinking about who are the people in your niche, in your industry, that already have the audience that you want to be in front of, that are already talking to your ideal client. Because when you can build a relationship with that person who's already talking to thousands, tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of your ideal target market client, and you then develop that relationship and they promote you to your audience, boom, you get huge exposure in the marketplace. You can add thousands, tens of thousands of people to your list just like that. You can sell 5, 10, 20, 50, 100 copies of your product or your program or your live event just like that from a JV partner sharing your event, product, program, whatever it is that you're providing to their already existing audience. And when you start to enroll more joint venture partners and you get more people on board to support you and you have everybody go all in at the same time to support you at the same time, the exposure in the marketplace is exponential. That all of a sudden you can become that overnight success even though you've put a lot of time, effort, and energy into developing the products and programs, developing the value that you've created for the marketplace. So I want you to start thinking about who are those top 10 people in your niche that if you could build that relationship with them and them support you and promote you to their audience and tribe would totally transform your business forever. Because this opportunity of joint ventures and really collaborating with other people where you're winning in the relationship, they're winning in the relationship because oftentimes there'll be commissions back and forth, and the end user, the customer or client is winning because they're getting access to a product or program that they're desiring that they didn't previously know existed. So think about those 10 people, and in the next video in this series, I'm going to share with you the top places to find joint venture partners, how to approach and enroll joint venture partners and engage their support to promote you to their audience and their list, and I'm going to share with you specifically where to find, how to approach, and a bunch of different types of joint ventures. It's not always just the back and forth of you mail for me and I'll mail for you. There's so much more to joint ventures, so many other opportunities that you can utilize joint ventures, build powerful relationships, contribute in those relationships, and then leverage those relationships to provide more value in the marketplace, to get your message out there in a bigger way, to attract more clients into your business for your products and programs, and to generate more money and put more cash in your bank, and do that in a way that provides more freedom, more time abundance, more location freedom, so that you can create the lifestyle that you want. So for now, I want you to make a list of those 10 people, and in the next video, I'm going to share with you how to reach out to them, how to connect with them, where to find other joint venture partners, and a bunch of different ways that you could joint venture with them, collaborate, and create massive results for you in your business. So if you're enjoying this so far, leave a like, leave a comment below, and also we host a special live training event. It's 3 days of high-level training on joint ventures where you will discover and master the art and science of profitable partnerships. You'll learn the A to Z of joint venture partnerships, of how to find joint venture partners, where to find joint venture partners, how to approach joint venture partners, how to do a really great joint venture pitch, how to craft your offers in a way that joint venture partners want to support you, how to find other joint venture partners to share their message with your audience so that you can generate commissions without having any delivery. You'll learn about commission structures, you'll learn about prizes and promotions, you'll learn how to get JV partners engaged in supporting you, to have a little co-opetition, and really build high-level, meaningful relationships that you can leverage in a way that provides more value in the marketplace, attracts more clients for you, puts more cash in your bank account, and ultimately makes the world a better place. So if you're interested in that event, you can check it out at jvologylive.com. We've got a special discount on tickets going on right now. So go to jvologylive.com and check out that event. I encourage you to register. We'd love to have you there. And until the next video, I want you to really make that list of those top 10 people so that you can start reaching out, start building those relationships, and expand your message in a huge way by having your potential and future joint venture partners share you with their already existing audience of people who want what you have, they just don't know about it yet. And you can get access really quickly to thousands, tens of thousands, maybe even hundreds of thousands of people who want your products, your programs, and are willing to invest for them. So make that list now, and I'll see you in the next video.